creating financial security is not terribly difficult. Really, it's rather simple. It's not always easy, but it is simple. The problem is that there's a massive industry in place that does not want us to have good information when it comes to personal finance and investing. They don't want us constructing a robust investment strategy, and that's because they want to just herd us into the financial products that they create, so that we pay them fees month after month and year after year. So that's Wall Street, right? They operate on the skim. They just skim fees off the top of all their funds and all their products. Okay, so I'll share with you today my approach to making your money bulletproof and creating extra monthly income streams. And we're going to talk about how the various pieces really kind of come together. But first, I do have to admit to you that I was black pilled on this stuff for quite a few years. I bought some gold and later Bitcoin, and I would speculate on stocks here and there. But I was worried about the economic climate. And so I was not operating with a comprehensive strategy. But then I started to read Harry Brown's work on the permanent portfolio. And I was really trying to figure out how to apply it to our world today. Harry conceived of the original idea. I believe it was in the early 70s, 1970s. So that's when I stumbled upon something that transformed my entire perspective. Now, I started to analyze what I now consider to be the world's best business. And I spent really a lot of time studying its secrets. And only then did I realize that it was possible to protect against inflation and economic disruptions, but at the same time, create extra streams of income for yourself without exposing yourself to excessive risks. So I want to show this to you. I'm going to move the slide here. All right. So this is the world headquarters of Philadelphia Contributionship. It's a property and casualty insurance company founded by Benjamin Franklin in 1752. That's 1752. So that means this company survived the American Revolution, the war of 1812, the fights over a central bank early in this country's history, the war between the states, the Great Depression, the 2008 financial crisis, the COVID hysteria. This company survived all of it. And meanwhile, I'm sure a lot of you know, there's been a massive devaluation of the US dollar over the last 100 years or so. And the numbers show from the Federal Reserve's database, the numbers show that the dollar's lost 98% of its purchasing power just since 1913, which is another big challenge in the world of business and finance. But Philadelphia Contributionship here, this business just keeps on going, no problem, as have numerous other property and casualty insurance companies.